Hi guys, and thank you so much for watching as always. We are back with a big fortress build. In today's episode what we're going to be doing is playing around with the Magician's Academy. I've already done a bit of playing around with teleportation. So this is going to be sort of like a teleportation room in the main spire. As you can see, I've put these symbols on the floor, and they don't mean anything or do anything or anything like that, but each one's got a command block in it, as you can see. They do need moving around a little bit actually, to be fair. That one needs to be there. Oh god, let's get obsidian again. Obsidian, la 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 la. There we go. This episode might run on a little bit longer than usual, so I apologise for that. But we're going to play around with teleportation. I've already set up one teleportation, as you can see here. There is a command block underneath that block. Cast spell Spiral Vento. So I did say on the last episode, I don't know if you've seen the last episode, but what I'll be doing is just playing around, making it sound like you're casting a spell to move to a certain place. So if you cast the spell Spiral Movento, you appear up top of the tower, on top of the spire, right up here. To get back down, you cast the spell Imento Loco. Imento Loco will just be, that'll be the room downstairs. So I've got the coordinates written down, I've written down the name of the spell. So basically, I'm going to play around today and we're going to put some command blocks in different areas so that you can teleport to and from certain areas as a wizard. So if you cast a spell, Imento Loco, when you're going back to the teleportation room, it will always be called Imento Loco. Cast a spell, and you end up back down here. Okay, so that's going to be the general idea. So, thing to do next is we've got 3 locations. I'm not putting a command block on this section. I've got one there, one there, one there. So the first what I want to do is the palace, which I think we'll use this one here. Oh god, what am I doing? So I'm getting finger trigger happy. Yeah, so what we'll do is we're going to go and set up that command block. Find a place in the palace where we can actually teleport into, and then get the coordinates and everything. So I've got the coordinates for the teleportation room, so I can set up the command block inside the palace to teleport you back to the location. But we just need to pick a spot where the wizard would actually teleport to. I'm not sure if we should do it inside the main palace or in the garden. Maybe we could do it in the garden. I could do the garden actually, I suppose. Still so much work to do inside here. So much. I mean, the staircases and everything need to be done still. Oh, god, that's a nightmare. We could have you appear up here, maybe? Not sure about that. You could go up into the 3rd floor, I suppose, as well. I'm not sure you'd want to teleport into here. Seems sort of a weird place to teleport into. I think you're going to want to teleport into there. I don't know. No, we'll do it downstairs somewhere. So we'll set up the teleportation thing down here. I do need to get back to these stairs at some point. It is on my to-do list. So many things to do. This is the problem when you're building something of this scale by yourself. You get distracted by certain things, and then you move on to something else, and then you forget that you've got that to do, and so on and so forth. Maybe the command block should be up here actually. I think this would be a good area for a command block to teleport up to. So you teleport into the palace area. What do you guys think? I think this is the best spot. Yeah, we'll do it here. Why not? So we'll set up a command block and we'll set it up at the back here maybe. Is that going to show? Yeah, that's the only thing I was worried about, but it's not the end of the world. You're not going to really spot that. Put it there. I just need to put a wooden block next to it for a second. Right, so we'll set the coordinates. So what we'll do is TP at nearest player. Let's put these coordinates in for the bottom. So I've got the coordinates for the top and bottom, but I made a mistake earlier. I forgot to put the minus in when I was doing this, and I teleported myself from the top of the tower into the middle of nowhere. I didn't even know where I was, and then realised obviously I could just teleport myself back using the TP command. So put these coordinates in. Try and get as exact as possible. 7. Right. So that should now teleport us from here back to the teleportation room. But what we need to do first is I need to get the coordinates in here, so just bear with me 2 seconds, I've got to write these down. Just my palace coordinates, and then x equals -145 -145.58661.58661. Y-axis is 97, and the Z-axis is 552.50536. 50536. Okay, so I've written them down. Get rid of that. Right. Actually, was that thing right? Yeah, it was. Right. Okay. No problem. So what I'm going to do is put a block there, put that there, and then we'll put a sign here. Don't have a sign at the moment. Where's the sign? It's in here. Should replace this because I don't need obsidian at the moment. Then we'll just make the sign. Obviously anybody can use this, it's not like a wizardy sort of thing, but it's just to add a bit of a dynamic to the game, as it were, or to the map, that wizards would teleport themselves around. Yeah, so basically cast spell Memento Loco, so a wizard comes up here, he clicks a button, and he ends up back in the teleportation room. So what we need to do then is, we're going to use the one at the back here, the big one, to do this at the palace. So, let's think. Set the coordinates, so we want TP at nearest player. Right, so the first coordinate was, just let me get a piece of paper, -145.58661.58661. Y-axis was 97, and the Z-axis was 552.50536. Okay, so click done. Definitely got the minus in there. Don't want to screw up like I did last time. Put block there, put that back on. Oh no, this is the problem with these. You can't put the switches down properly. I'll have to play around with this to make it a bit, I don't know. Can we change the design a little bit maybe? What can we do? I don't know what that'll do. Get rid of that. Well, we'll call this spell something different. Cast spell, what should we call it? Palamomento. That'll do. So it gives you an idea of where you're going to go, so it's Palace, Palamomento. So you get an idea, you'll get to know them obviously, because obviously that one's Spiramovento, and this one's Palamomento, so it's slightly different. We click on that now, and we end up back in the palace. Okay, and then we can cast the spell again and go back to the teleportation room. So what I'll do is I'll jump cut here. I'll play around. I've got 2 more that I want to add. So I'll probably put one. I'm not sure actually. I could probably even put one in the sewers or something like that. I don't know. I'll play around with it. I'll jump cut. I'll have a look around the city and see where I'll put the next 2. Possibly I could even put one outside the city, put one in the mines even. That could be an idea. Put one in the mines and one maybe in the sewers or something like that. Well, I'll jump cut anyway, and then we'll have a look. And when I come back, hopefully we'll have a better idea. Okay, so I'll see you in 2 seconds. Hi guys, welcome back. Okay, so I've played around a little bit. As you can see, I've added some extra square symbols in each corner to add a few more teleportation points. We'll go through the teleportation points now. So you can see, so you've already seen obviously the spire, and you've seen the palace that we did. So we're starting this back corner here. I've now added Sewer Salon spell, which will take you into the sewers, obviously. So you can jump into the sewers if you feel like it. Yeah, so that's that one. So go back to the teleportation room. Which one was that one? That one there, was it? No, that was that one. No, that one. See that one over there? So you get lost sometimes. I've also added Villa Vida Loco. I couldn't help myself, I had to. So basically this just takes you down into the small fishing village, which is in the bottom area underneath the palace, well, the fortress thing where the waterfall is, and all that stuff. Nice views from here. Yep, so that's that one done. Go back over and jump back to the teleportation room. Sometimes you get stuck in the floor for some reason. I don't know why that does that. I'll have to look into that. Where was that? On this side. The other one I've done is Gar Locomovo. This is the garrison. So you can teleport inside the garrison, inside the fortress. Obviously if a wizard needs to come in and, I don't know, oversee a hanging or something, or judge a criminal, I don't know what wizards do really. Okay, back into the teleportation room. So that was the garrison one, that's the palace. Is that the palace one? Yes. Then Dock Moto, give you a clue where that one is. The dock, so this brings you down into the dock area where all the ships are obviously docking, and the dry dock is, and all the warehouses and stuff and all that blah 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 blah. This is a good actually way to get around the map and just see the map from different areas, because obviously I don't visit these areas that often these days because obviously I'm not building in these areas. It's nice to actually come back and see them. But I still need to come back to these places and do touching up and all that kind of stuff. One of the other ones, so second to last, penultimate, is Entro Locomento. Obviously you can guess where that one's going to take you. Takes you to this little room here at the entrance to the walkway. This, I was going to add one for where I'm going to be adding the village, sorry, the elven village in the trees, but then I started thinking, nah, there's no point really, because you'll probably not be able to find it again. If you go wandering, try to find the actual teleportation port would be a bit of a trick. So I just thought it's only a short walk from the entrance to the actual elven forest. So we can play with that, but at some point when I build the actual platforms and everything inside there, which is still on the to-do list, maybe we could have a teleportation point within the actual village itself that the magicians could teleport into. Because we want to have a good relationship with the elves, obviously. I'm trying to do this as much, you know, immersion as possible. So where was that one? That was there, I think. Ensure Locomento, yep. So the last one is the Minomanium. Minomanium? Yeah, we'll call it that. Obviously that's going to take you inside the mine. So those are the points that I've actually teleport points onto. So be able to get around the map a little bit easier. Should make life a little bit more interesting. There's room to add obviously more teleportation points. Like I said, I'll probably add one in the Elven Village and what have you. But we can, you know, we can play around with it, and we've got plenty of time to deal with stuff like that. So the only other thing left to do is, I won't be doing it on this episode, but I'll probably end this episode here now. What I'll probably do on this next episode is start fleshing out the inside of the inside of the academy. So in here I'll be doing long tables where people come to eat and stuff like that. On the ground floor then we'll do like the library, we'll do the alchemy and like the alchemy and potions labs and stuff like that. We'll play around with the different rooms and we'll make it look pretty cool if we can. But yeah, so I'll end this episode here. It's been fun to do actually. If you'd like to see me do more kind of technical things like this, then leave a comment in the comment section. I'll happily make more videos and this kind of stuff. I'll probably actually be making a how-to video on teleportation, just to stand alone from the actual series. So obviously, I mean, I've shown in this episode how to do the teleportation, how to set the teleportation up, but obviously with the title of the videos, people that are looking for tutorials and that won't be able to find it, because they'll just see Mulreay building castles part whatever. In the description it will say we're doing teleportation, but it won't say how to. So I'll probably do a separate video, so if you're not interested in that, then just you can just ignore that. But yeah, so thank you so much for watching as always. Please feel free to rate, comment, subscribe. You know, if you're enjoying the series, consider leaving a like or a favourite. It really does cheer me up and it helps me out. Because obviously I really would like more people to see these videos, so obviously I think what I really need to do now is start concentrating more on what I'm doing within the videos, because I went from one extreme to the other. I went from the extreme of building away, talking and building, but the projects that I was doing were so vast, I ended up just waffling on about crap, and I wasn't getting very far in the build. So it was getting the build, like some of the videos were getting to like 40 minutes long, and then people don't really want to watch a 40-minute video of me playing Minecraft. So that's when I went to the other extreme and actually cut the videos down to like a few minutes and just say, this is what I've done, blah blah blah. So I'd rather do these kind of jump cut videos again. I'm gonna try and meet in the middle somewhere, do this is the stage of this, this is the stage of that, this is the stage of this, and try and throw some how-tos and stuff in there as well. But yeah, so I mean, this again, I will say it on most videos, this is going to be available for download once it's finished for you guys to play around with. Probably make a map out of it. We'll probably do some sort of Hunger Games map or something. We'll play around with that. I've got a few friends. I've got a friend who works for Engine, or he's part of Engine, so he wants to get his hands on this map, and yeah, it should be fun. So yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video, guys. So take care of each other, and yeah, and goodbye.